First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. Has an opening past the 40. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's caught. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Saints first down. They'll run. It's Kamara. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Down throw from Carr. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And the reception for Chris Godwin. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd down throw from Mayfield. He's going to run it.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the 1st down, to get down and live to play another snap.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker going up top for Evans. And he will get into the end zone. Mike Evans. Tampa. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go again here with Kamara. Tremendous pursuit. They force him out of bounds behind the line. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Carr working out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Valdez-Scantling on the move. Carr throwing on 4th down. He's got his man, that's Olave. And he's going to have the Saints first down on what will be a big play then. On 4th and long. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to New Orleans after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. It's a give now to Kamara. Finding room to the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Saints will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On 1st down is Mayfield. And that ball incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They go play action with Mayfield. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
It's the loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Taysom Hill. Touchdown Saints.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They send Godwin in motion. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Carr now to throw on first down. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie able to add the extra point. Saints have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Irving now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. Going up top for Evans. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On On play action, Mayfield. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Now Mayfield. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Irving now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. To throw is Mayfield. There's Evans. He's got it. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. Right back to Evans. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
A gain there of 20. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. On second down, Baker. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to be third down. Here's Mayfield. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now a give running left with Kamara. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Second and short. Normally this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. It has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
Here's first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Shaheed with the catch. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, They have first and goal. Here's Miller to the 5-yard line. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Another one from the 5, second down and goal. Valdez-Scantling on the move. A give up the middle with Kamara. He slams it in there, and he is in. Alvin Kamara, touchdown New Orleans. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Groupie now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Saints go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Irving now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. To the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
We spent so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
2 minutes to play. in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Kamara. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Gotta have it. 4th and 4. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on 4th down. Here's Kamara. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away. Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Carr throwing on 4th down. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Levante David.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He's going to have the 1st down and more. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bucs will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Carr. This throw right side is caught by Hill. Well, they do indeed get the timeout, so not all is lost. They will have a chance for one final fling to the end zone. Here's 1st down. Here we go. One final play. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And the Buccaneers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over.